Hey YouTube, this is FJ with TYT Yugioh here, and I'm bringing you my updated post Shining Victories Kozmo list. Um, it's a pretty good deck, probably the best deck of the format. So let's get into it. So first, I play 2 Kozmo Dark Planet. This card's really good. It's Nat Beast. It's untargetable. It's 4K, and I'm not sure if it's correct to be playing 2 or 3 of this card. However, I know you play at least 2 of it because this card is just the nut. And there's also combos with it that are really important, and like your ceiling is raised by playing this card, so you should be playing it. Then we play 3 Dark Destroyer. That card's really good. Then we play 3 Lambwalker. This card's it's a really good card. Most decks have a really hard time dealing with this card. Also, it's a level 6, so you can float into your level 5 ships, which are like the core pieces of your combos. So this card's really good. It's better than Dogfighter and Forerunner, that's why we play 3 of it. Then we play 3 Slip Rider. Slip Rider is like almost the best rank 5 ship. That's why you play 3 of it, so you can like pop Fire King Island or Kozmo Town, and it like kind of facilitates your combos, but it's kind of just like the next best thing if you brick, per se. And then you have 2 Delta Shuttle. The second one comes up sometimes. You really just play it for the names. Sometimes you want to resolve it off Fire King Island or whatever. This card's really good. It sends stuff as cost, so you can summon it off a Strawman and still send things, and that facilitates a lot of combos too. This card's really good with Fire King Island now. And then I play 1 Dark Lady. I'm supposed to be playing 2, but my friend Nishaad, his dog died, and as consolation for that, I had to give him my other Dark Lady because I felt bad. So I'm playing the Kozmojo in this card's place, but this card's it's a trap, so it's kind of good, but it's mostly bad. I'd be playing a second one of this if I could. Yeah, screw you, Nishaad, and your dog. 3 Sword Troopers. This card's the best pilot now. Next to this card, who's the best card, the top deck. 2 of it's important for the Wombo combo, where you open Fire King Island, Kozmo Town, and Dark Destroyer. And I guess we'll do a video on that later on, after this ARG Charlotte. And then we play 1 Tin Can. Tin Can's really bad. Most of the time you just want to float in a Dark Lady, but there's times when you want to use this card's effect and add a Lambwalker when you already have an unbreakable field, and Lambwalker just kind of seals the deal. Also, you can add Dark Destroy a lot of times against a lot of really bad decks, and then it'll just beat them. Then we play 3 Max C. It's kind of weird because it's a combo deck, and you want to go first. So Max C is not really optimal, but it's just a trap. If you want to think about it that way, that works when you're going second as well. And if you don't open it going second against a mirror match, it's really difficult to win. So this card's, I think it's mandatory to play 3 of it. And then we play 2 Chickens. I want to play 1 of it, but then my friend Rotan Reardon told me that you should be playing 2 of it because resolving Fire King Island a lot of times is literally game. There's a lot of 2-card combos and 3-card combos that make it to where it doesn't matter if you open 1 of this anyways. So you just play 2 of it because your deck's powerful enough to just power through it anyways. Play the 1 Upstart Goblin because it's broken as that one. And we play 2 Allure, mostly because it's ulti, kind of because it's a +1. And then we play 2 E-Telly. This is one of the cards that just raise your ceiling. It's the reason that I'm able to play a card that's in my side deck and whatnot. And this card's really good. If you open it, it's not as good as it used to be. But it facilitates some combos, you can summon Sword Troopers and send something off Delta Shuttle or whatever. So this card's good. We play 3 Kozmo Town. It's just an engine card, so you play 3 of it. And you play 3 Island. This card's just like E-Telly. It raises your ceiling by a lot. And then if you open this card and this card in a ship, there's a lot of really big fields that you can make. Because of that, we also play 3 Terraforming. Just so that you can get to these cards. It doesn't matter if you open multiples as long as you open them with a ship. And then we play the 1 Kozmojo. Like I said, I'd rather be playing Dark Lady. But this is one of the only outs to Dark Planet other untargetable ships. And it's really good against random decks. Burning Abyss dies to this card, so that's pretty good. It's an out to F0. We'll go on to the extra deck. I play Chimera Tech because I side triple Cyber Dragons because it's one of the only outs to the fields with Dark Planet, Dark Destroyer, Cyber Dragon Infinity, whatnot. So this card's really good. You can't really negate it unless you're playing Cyber Dragon Core, but you shouldn't be. because that card, you know, it's a mandatory effect, so you can negate that effect with Cyber Dragon Infinity, so it's not very good. F-Zero, you can spit out a lot of rank 3s with this deck, so there's a lot of times where like F-Zero's makeable, and against the Kozmo mirror, this card's really good because there's a really finite amount of numbers of cards that can out this card. And then we play the one Pure Light. There's a combo with this card that basically ends you on like Dark Lady, Infinity, Dark Planet, and you only have to open like a 3-card combo. Leviair, that card summons back Strawman most of the time, which summons back something else, and then you just end on really big fields. This card's good. I won't play more than one of it because it's just impossible to use more than one of it. Grampulse, this card facilitates some combos when you can like pop town, or sometimes like on very rare occasions you can have like a big ship on field, and then you like have to make a rank 3 to pop your own island so that you can trigger that effect. But that doesn't come up too often. This card's just good because it's an MST. And I play one Acid Golem. This card, it is one of the only outs to Majesty's Fiend, so that's why it's played. Otherwise you wouldn't play the card. It's not very good. Then we play Engineer. I play Engineer because it's a good card in the format, but more than that, it's a card that you can use to protect other cards, and I'll show you something in the side deck that I use this with. Durandal's really good in the mirror, so you play that card. It also resets your hand sometimes if you have to, but that didn't come up too often. Adrius is a card that's just good all around. You can just like pop cards that are just a problem at the time. There's a lot of times where you'll go like Slip Rider, pop something, overlay with Delta Shuttle, make this, pop something else, and then you just like put them too far behind to do anything else. Volcasaurus is what you make when you don't want to make Adrius because you want to pop a monster, and this card is obviously better. I don't play Gaia Charger, but maybe I should be. I don't know. The one Pleiades, you won't make this card too often because all your combos make you go into Delta Shuttle instead of Slip Rider. But this card's really good, so you play it. If you do make it, you'll probably win. These guys are like part of the core combo pieces in the deck, so that card is really good. And then Grinder Golem, this is really good against Pendulums. If you make this, you'll probably beat them. It's also pretty good against BA. If you make this, you'll probably just burn them for 5,000 and you'll win. And then Hope Harbinger, it's just like another Nat Beast, I guess. It's pretty good. And then we got the side deck. We got Triple Fucking. This card's really good because like the high ceiling cards I was talking about, with like Fire King, Island, and E-Telly, a lot of times you can just summon it. It's free. This is in combination with the Engineer that we have in the extract. If you make this plus Engineer, Monarchs like don't have an out on their deck. And we have Triple Flying Sea. This just beats BA, I guess. It's good. These are for the mirror. A lot of stuff is just ignition now, so you don't have to respond to them banishing or anything. So like this card's good. 3 Cyber Dragons. This like I said, this is one of the only outs to some of the boards. And then 3 Twin Twister because that card's broken. And then there's one card that's like kind of good right now, but I don't know if I should play it. This format's kind of like the original Pepe format where they would go like Rafflesia plus Infinity, and Kozmo decks were forced to play this card just so that they could out Infinity. So it's something that's been going into consideration in my mind, but since you want to go first all the time, I don't know if I want to go into a card or play a card that makes me want to go second, I guess. So yeah, that's the deck profile. Thanks for watching.